this one, but I thought I'd better run it because it's probably better to run it than not. Interesting though. I don't know if it's quite what we want, but I don't know. You never know, do you? I don't think that site can be as far away from the pub as what she thinks, but I'll have to have a look at it myself a bit later. But yeah, that is the general idea. I haven't run a clock, didn't I? Yeah. Rusty, me old mate. Funny enough, I just said I even missed run o'clock. I don't want to be hostage, you know, stuck in some dodgy old bloody rat hole every night. I might as well be stuck in my own bar here, mightn't I? But I think it might be nearer to the pubs than what we think. I think if you come out of there and walk along the beach to the left, you may get to the Admiral Benbow quicker than what you think. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. But I might not be. And it might be like, that is my destiny, mate. Apart from the old special one, doing a vanishing act with our friends. But yeah, these things happen. But I did like it over. I don't know. Who knows? One of them things, isn't it? You know, who dares? Yeah, I will look at things. Maybe go over for another walk and park up next time and then just walk along the sea. Just that I was in a hurry because obviously I've got to get this rubbish done. The dog's got to be fed and everything. So yeah, it does work, you know. But yeah, let's do some reviews, mate. One thinks that the beer reviews time is upon us, isn't it? Because it has to be done, doesn't it? You know it makes sense, as a lot of us know. Not that I'm a pisshead or anything, but you know, obviously I have to keep the other channel going because it's a bit quiet. That live was quieter in there than these ones, wasn't it? Bloody hell. I kind of upset YouTube, Rusty, because I haven't been on it. So I couldn't have done that. Hey Mark, good to see you, mate. I think you would go nuts there. Yeah, you'd have to check it out. Yeah, all good this end, Mark. Yeah, touche Andre, as they say in Rome, isn't it? But yeah. Yeah, it could be an experience, mate. That's cool. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It is for people that want to chill, you know, and I want to chill. I mean, she may be a lunatic sometimes, but me, I'm quite cool, calm, collective, and all that type of thing. But yeah, it was good to get out there. At least I can look at it. It was so much nearer than what I actually thought. Which, I don't know, that kind of helps, you know. I don't know. Never say never, mate, I say. And that, because at the end of the day, I am indeed British for all my sins. One of them is that I come from the United Kingdom, born in Berkshire. It's bacon bean o'clock. Oh, yes, mate. Brew before setting up for work. Mate, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, I've had a quiet week, funny enough. I've been on here most mornings, quite early, though, sometimes. That's the sort of area you go to being kicked out. Yeah, but in Bemble, I think it's... And that's a good pub, Rusty. And obviously you've got... I can't remember the name of the other around the corner. We went in there last time. It's quite hard to film in there sometimes because of the music, but it was actually really all right, you know, and there's a lot of other pubs. If you look at the chapel video, I know it's knackered, but there's some of it that was actually really all right. Nice atmosphere and everything, but it could be a somewhat iffy one, but I don't know, it's all what you make of it, isn't it, you know? You kind of think, well, could you do that? I reckon you could. But I don't know, mate. You know, if you wanted to go over the piss over Chapel St Leonard's from here, it's not that far. You just get a taxi each way, and I don't know what it would cost, but it probably wouldn't cost that much, if that makes sense, you know. But then, you know, and of course, if you wanted to see the sunrise, as I said to Michelle, theoretically, you could just turn up at whatever time to see the sunrise, couldn't you? You've only got to not drink, which I haven't in a way every bloody night. So I've barely been piddled, have I, all bloody week? So obviously, yeah, there is that thing to it. But I don't know, mate. It's kind of, I'd definitely look at it, but I don't know. You know, there's just different elements, isn't there? There, and you type of thinking, well, does that work? Yeah, kind of. Bloody hell, green and neochrome. How mad is that? Right, okay, something different here. I don't have no clue where they are because they never sell. Green and neochrome. Why do they have to order things that I don't know where they are? That works for me. That's like that, yeah, that's like that. Green. There you go. It's good. Yeah. Always happy to that. No, yeah, no, that was to Mark. That's what I call Mark. The video's a Scarborough video. That's I like the quiet, so it looks ideal for me. Be interesting to have another look, definitely. But as I say, but yeah, no, I have been to Leeds, funny enough, but I didn't have my camera out that day when I went to see Robbie. But Robbie didn't go, but we did, and I terrorised the fucking travel lodge and everything, mate. I done angels and everything in there, mate. I fucking menaced them so badly in that hotel, and they didn't chuck me out. God, Jesus. But yeah, that was one of them nights. One of them nights, mate. Let's put it this way: that bar won't forget me. But yeah, yeah, Scarborough was in, but it was just a video to Mark. And Mark's hopefully streaming with me Monday night for the mighty, world famous THFC. Come on, you Spurs. And it is happening. It is fucking Tottenham, mate. It's Tottenham's time, it's Tottenham's day. Everything about it is going to be Spurs. Actually, I'm not really sure about that, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Does that not sound good saying that? Because you have to have confidence in your team, Rusty, don't you? Obviously, I'm cheering Arsenal. Probably for one of the first times in my life ever. But it's the business end of the season, mate. There's no point in me being personal. I'd love to go back to Scarborough, you know, Rusty, but it's trying to find somewhere with Tiger. Can be somewhat difficult. That's why these little chalets, mate, are quite handy, weren't they, in the dog's twilight years. But then he ain't got long to go anyway. I know I'm not being ghastly or anything, but for all sins day, I am indeed a Spurs fan. Very much so. I know. You've always got to have one, but yeah. Hey, good morning, Martine. How are you this morning? Funny enough, I was watching your noodles video at 2:15 this morning. I'm in a bad way. I can't sleep. Yeah, I got up at 1 o'clock. Been a nightmare. The funny thing is, both Georgia and Michelle were having issues sleeping. I didn't speak to Georgia because I was on one phone and didn't see the message on the other phone. But yeah, we went for a drive, Martine. I did a live on Break My Beer, first time in a while. And did a drive to look at this chalet. It's a long story, believe you me. But interesting enough live. Unfortunately not very busy, but I don't know, what can you do? I think with these lives, mate, when you leave the channels, it'd be interesting when you do yours, see how it goes. It'll be close end of season. Yeah. Forest are almost safe, I think, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I like the idea of them, Martin. I just can't work out with a tuna because I've only ever had tuna and mayonnaise, but it's something I'll look at doing at some point. Definitely, because I like to try these things. And if I watch it, trouble is you make it all look easy, and then I go and do it, and it's all like, and I'm thinking, it weren't that hard. She made it look easy. But yeah, I do like the idea of that. I must admit, And it's good to do something different, you know. That is always, as a Forest fan, if we get a point, yeah, I believe so, mate. Disappointing last night for you, though, wasn't it? I didn't see that coming, mate, but yeah, exactly, Martin. But do you know what? For Forest, mate, I think fantastic. Everyone thought Sunderland, Forest, Leeds will go down, and to think, you know, obviously Burnley were always earmarked, unfortunately. Wolves wasn't so much. Yeah. One of them things, mate, I've got used to it this season, unfortunately. Something I never thought I'd say to you, if I'm honest, mate. But yeah, it's been a bloody strange season, isn't it? To be honest, I just want it out of the way. I don't believe any of this rubbish that all these Tottenham fans say when they say, "Well, I'm cheering bloody West Ham because we'll be all right in a way." I don't think you should play with fire because we've still got a job to do at Leeds. Chelsea, well, at home to Leeds. Chelsea is always a dodgy one for us, as everyone knows. Yeah, do you know what? I hate them, mate. I used to live literally one train away from when they moved to the Olympic Stadium, and it put me off going to Stratford and everything. And from my own point of view, I wanted Spurs to get the stadium. If Spurs had got that stadium, Spurs were going to rebuild the whole thing and make it a proper stadium, you know, not just live off the back of Boris Johnson as they did. And, you know, there's a lot of ifs and buts of all that. And then Little Leighton Orient didn't get a chance, you know. Yeah, I think you should have kept Scott Parker, mate. I know, Mark, I honestly do, mate. It's unfortunate, yeah. West Ham fans are very special, mate, but not in a nice way, shall we say. You know, we've all got our own opinions about everyone. I get that. We're not going to agree on everything as well, but, you know, they're just lucky. And, I can't believe 3/4 of the country, and it is about 3/4 of the country, wants Spurs to go down and not West Ham. It's like, fucking what's all that about, you know? The hatred for Spurs I see on Facebook groups all the time and everything, and I'm like, fuck, is that for real, mate? But yeah, you see so much hatred for Spurs, like they're some massive, huge club, and let's be honest, they haven't really delivered properly for bloody years, you know. And it's like, I don't know, mate, like there's some, and if Spurs had had like Man United success, fucking how much would they be hated? It's like, it's quite deep, some of it, and you think, I never understood it. I always remember as a kid, one of the reasons of starting to support Spurs, well, I didn't want to support Spurs, I can be honest with you, mate, but my dad wasn't very happy about my certain choice of club at the time. But that was because everyone else, I grew up in the south of England, and as you know, I'm not going to lie, everyone supported bloody Liverpool and Man United. So there you go, isn't it? Which is one of them things. And Nightbot, shut up, it's too early. But yeah, I did the Tottenham thing for the parents more than anything. But you know, I saw some great times with Tottenham, as we have lately. To be honest, it's all gone wrong since the Champions League final in 2019. Tottenham were never the same. Obviously, winning the UEFA last year didn't really help, did it? I mean, it was the crap versus the crap at the time, and look how Man United have progressed this year. Unbelievable, mate, isn't it? I can't believe it. I mean, fair play to them, mate, you know, but I'd never ever thought they'd do so much better than us. You know, absolutely baffled me, that did. But it's football. It's one of those things. As we get to the business end of the season, I will probably stream the yeah, mate. Oh, I used to go up there all the time. You know, oh mate, he was just God, Bell. But he wanted to go, didn't he? So, and they got a hell of a lot of money for him that they totally wasted. If anyone remembers, again, that's bloody Tottenham for you, isn't it? Waste, not thinking correctly, and that's the truth of that, you know. Yeah, Did they ever recover from selling Gareth Bale? In all due honesty, probably no. If I'm honest. But that was probably their biggest mistake ever. Because they didn't recover, you know. Yeah, 85 million. Players like Paulinho, wasn't it? That was brilliant until he came to England and Spurs. And I think the only player that done anything. Hey, greetings from Germany. Good to see you from the land of the best beer. Good morning from from Skegness, United Kingdom, actually. Skeg as known by some, but that's kind of like one of them different type of places here. Obviously, when you say Vegas, it gets tied with Las Vegas or not. Yeah, some of UK is nice. Some of UK is nice. Some of it, obviously, is not so nice. I must admit. But yeah, there's some great places everywhere. In England, everywhere you go, there's somewhere good. I suppose it depends what you want exactly. Well, I think there's some good places in a way. I think England's not so bad if you go to the right place. I think the problem is, Wigan's over the other side. Wigan's more nearer. We're over the east side. Wigan's over to the left side, kind of northwest. We're kind of northeast, but not really north. If he comments. Thank you, Martin, and do check out Food from Afar. Martin, who's doing the whole World Cup dishes, a dish from every single country, which will be quite interesting. Obviously, I was going to do a beer from every country, but that wasn't proving to be so easy, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully. And Summer Waves, good to see you, mate. Good morning. I hope you're well. But yeah, as I say, I've done one live already this morning, so I'm quite on the alert today. Which is good, I must admit. I'm missing things here, which isn't so good, I suppose. But that does happen sometimes, from time to time. But yeah, oh blimey, yeah. But it's a nice, fine morning, I can see. I don't know what the weather's like in Germany, but it's very bright here, which is good, which is what we want, actually what we need, I think. More than anything, it does help with the way everyone's feeling, I think, more than anything. I got mixed up there with that one. That's a little bit odd, but I'll worry about him after. Let's get these ones forward. Good. How's Anna doing after the surgery? Anna, I remember when... Yeah, morning. Having a snip. Blimey. Jesus. It's going to be a good World Cup. No, I need to boycott the World Cup. The World Cup will, it'll be interesting. And that's what we want. I think an interesting World Cup. Which is what it's all about, I must admit. But yeah, what Chris really... I say, unfortunately, because of all the random countries and where we've got that bigger country, the bigger amount of countries, you tasting treats there. Yeah, Martine's going to do all the dishes. Food from Afar, within 20 miles from me. Ah, there you go, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that meant, Martine. I didn't, I suppose everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I get that. But the World Cup will be good. And I think it should be really interesting because there'll be a lot of good things going on, but of course if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. That's not really a problem. I don't know why ever not, but I suppose not everyone can like the same things. I kind of get that. But it's going to be a good World Cup. Sorry, but I'm going to relieve the light. Okay, Summer, good to see you, mate. You're having a bad time, mate, aren't you? That you out there special? Never mind. Maybe not. Maybe I'm seeing things. I'm back. Okay. Like Slim Shady. Yeah, I have some scheduled already by summer. He's having a funny spell here, isn't he? You okay today? EJ, mate, I'm getting worried about you. Nice and sunny where you are, I hope. It's quite sunny here, to be honest, which is nice. It does kind of help, you know. It helps the mood of people, doesn't it? When it's sunny, you think, I don't know, it just puts people in a better frame of mind. Maybe you know Rivington. Oh, the brewery. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no holiday here, mate. Yes, you know it makes sense. Always good to sub. Thank you. Do sub. It's always, well, I'm always on. Actually, I'm on here most mornings at the moment on here. And do check out Martin's channel. I'm going to sort Nightbot out anyway, as I keep saying, but I will actually sort it out properly by the weekend. So I've got it done and ready, because obviously I love the winter, but I don't feel cold summer. Ah, yeah, you see, I'm more of a summer man. How come you're up so early? Well, actually, I'm always up early, but this morning I did a drive out to Chapel St Leonard's, looking at this place. I don't know why, it was just random. Sometimes you need something to do anything, and I have to do my stuff, so I do them in here while I'm talking away. It makes it easier, and obviously there's a lot of us that come in now every morning, because I do most mornings unless I get too pickled at night, which does happen obviously sometimes. 7:30 ain't early. I was up at I was up at bloody 1:30 this morning, mate. Why do British men always run around in shorts even in winter? Right, yeah, good question. That's because a lot of people in England, a lot of English people are, how would you sum it up, a sandwich short of a picnic, and you have to call, but just because you don't agree. Air my balls, what are you packing and what do you sell? Hey, Ivan. Oh, I'm getting them all this morning, mate. Hello, mate. Hey, my mate Ivan is in. That is good to see. Ivan, how are you, mate? Because we can take it. Yep, we can. Do you know what? We have to take some hard winters here. Not like winters in Russia or anything like that, granted, but you know, sometimes our winters are bloody bad here. They are, can be right bad. But funny enough, Ivan, it's Jamie, wouldn't we? And you'll love Jamie Ivan, mate. Absolute legend. He's at work now because he works really hard. He's a roofer and everything. But yeah, he's over. Yep, you have a good morning too, Summer. He's over in Sheffield as well. But absolute, I'm good, brother. How about you, mate? Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, not too cold. I mean, obviously, I feel the cold, mate. I used to do a lot. Of get abroad and everything. Summer, how's the summer looking in England? Well, mate, it's a tough one, mate, isn't it? You never know with England. It's kind of unpredictable, isn't it? Is that fun? No, not in too many ways, but it keeps it interesting, doesn't it? Because you could have a really good summer, you might not. For me, I don't mind either way. It doesn't really bother me, the weather, but she likes the sun, obviously. So I kind of go along with that. It just makes things easier, and it does put most British people in a better frame of mind if it's sunny, to be honest. So it kind of works for me like it does them. I kind of get that one. Nightbot is on one. And EJ, I reached my pocket. Hold on, that's it. Always good. Always good to see everyone happy. There you go. Oh, mate, I'll tell you, I get totally confused with everything today. If he sends you a link, as he's done for me. Hey, some of you know it makes sense. I don't know what you mean, Ejon. If he sends you a link, there is no he. I don't know. I think he's on the. It's a bit early for that, mate. It's a bit early, shall we say? But yeah, good to see you, Summer. You know that, mate. As I say, we do a lot times and on the night, and obviously I have the other channel as well, which I go live from at night, which is fun as well. I'm a female, yeah. Oh, mate, Magaluf, yeah. Magaluf, Benidorm, innit? People say as a YouTuber you got to do Benidorm, and I'm thinking I'm too old for that, you know. The Benidorm thing would be like, yeah, when you're young and everything, and when you just want to be crazy. I don't know what's going on here. I think he's a bit. I think our friend's a bit pickled here. I think he's kind of on another page. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, as I say. But yeah, but they're going around in shorts. I don't know. Loads of people do wear shorts, even in the winter in England, and it is freezing cold. I don't, you know, I don't know. Why do people wear shorts when it's freezing cold? I mean, you can see a jogger wearing shorts because he's going to run it off, isn't he? But they call me the boomerang. Hey, he's Boomerang Trotter. Get in there. What kind of British accent is yours? South of England. Not too far away from London. Boomerang Trotter. And there he is. Look, talk to the devil. You know it, big dog. Good to see me, old mate. How are you, mate? I hope you're well. But yeah, Boomerang Trotter, mate. Oh, I support Man United. Unfortunately, Josh, my old mate, I support the mighty, world famous Tottenham Hotspur. I love the south of England, mate. I wear in winter for cold. Oh, that's smart. I never knew that one. Oh, how did that one work then? How did you know that and I didn't? I thought he was talking. Interesting. Because I thought he was talking about Boomerang Trotter. I thought he'd picked up, and I've seen him before, definitely, because I know the name. I've never been UK. Is it worth it? Yeah, kind of. I looked at his channel activity when he said Boomerang. I wear shorts all year. I like the cool wear around the family jewel. The high blood pressure. Hey, I go there, fair enough. Am I Welsh? God, Jesus, no. God, what are you trying to say? Welsh speak very differently to me. And then again, South Wales don't. Well, Gareth or someone, you know. I can't even do a Welsh accent. Some people can. Yeah, you see, when he said Boomerang, I thought he meant because Albert said he's Boomerang Trotter, so I thought, I knew the name. How clever is that, though? Bloody hell, fair play, I'll give it that. The Scouse accent, yeah, especially when they have a few beers. Our friends from Liverpool can be very hard to understand, but then they say the same about us, so it kind of works both ways. I spent some time in Liverpool last year. It was absolutely brilliant. So much better than what I thought. Probably would say my favourite city, because I'm into the Beatles and everything as well, so there's a lot of that there. If you know... Yeah, England's like everywhere, isn't it? There's good places and there's some bad places. Fan of Liverpool, the city, yeah. Yeah, well, he's gone again, mate. What can we say? He'll have fun. I don't know what Simo's doing or done with him in the end. I kind of have agreed to agree with what Simo's channel. Simo does what he wants. Obviously, I get that, you know what I mean, but that's fair enough. But obviously I stream a lot more, so I don't want to like get involved in all this bloody... As I met a Geordie who had a thick Irish accent, was horrid, blimey, and he was drunk. Yeah, then again, people say that when I'm drunk, mate. People don't understand me half the time, so yeah, you know what I mean, something like that. But yeah, no, as I say, I have spoke to him about things, and he does see things a lot towards what I've said. But as I say, it's I prefer not too much crowded areas, so it won't be London. Well, yeah, if you want to see English people, not being disrespectful to anyone or anything, but probably not most places in London. If you want to see multicultural, then yeah. But then again, there's lots in Germany. You should go to Birmingham. crown jewel of England. There's some nice places around Brummie, isn't there? I haven't been to Birmingham for years, but I don't know. But London's all right if you go to the right place. But then there's some awful wrong places in London now. And let's be honest, it ain't the London that I grew up with. Yep, Aussie is from Birmingham. You're right, mate, as well. There again, Robbie Williams was from Stoke. And then people say, oh, okay, fair enough. I see, Katie's from Birmingham. People hate Stoke, mate. And I'm telling you, when we went to watch Robbie in concert, it was all right round there. It was a bit kind of rough and ready. They jellied eels, mate. Yeah, they love that crap. Ooh. But, you know, I'm confused. House, maybe things like Lake District would suit you. Yeah, true. Yeah, they do in London. But, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, different people like different things. Some places around Birmingham ain't that bad. I mean, London's kind of, depends where you go, though. Yeah, it is more jellied. Oh, they're horrible, aren't they? I don't like bloody seafood, so it ain't going to be too much of an interest to me. But back in the late 80s and everything, they were so popular. I think now people worry a bit more, don't they? And you don't have the old fish stalls, do you? You used to have the fish stall. Oh, I suppose you do. That, like, what are those called? Jelly gels. They sell them in Spiritfields Market. She said, kiss me where it smells. So I drove out to Birmingham. Oh, ouch. Mate, I would never have jellied eels, mate. It was the last thing on earth. No way, Pedro. I can't think of anything worse. I mean, some people love them, you know. I suppose then again, if we all like the same things, we'd have a problem there, wouldn't we? But jellied eels, mate, is definitely not for me. No way, Pedro. What do I? If I was cooking something, my favourite thing to cook would be, believe it or not, a curry. All day long. No, mate. No, Dina. That's never, ever going to happen, mate. It's a prime setup. It's all getting ready. 2 world wars. Well, yeah, that's fair enough. Ivan, you entitled to that, mate? I get that. Love cut. Yeah, I do, mate, as well. But I did have food poisoning the other day. Oh, the gravy. No, because... What did they... You mean the green type of gravy? Don't you? What did they used to do? Oh, mate. Yeah, I do love a curry. What did they used to do with a curry? With a gravy? Didn't they used to cook it in something to do with eel juice or something? It's something weird, let's just say. Like, really weird. The gravy... Parsley sauce, that's it. Yep, that's the one. Parsley sauce is called, isn't it? But it had eel juice or something weird. I have to say the most English dishes aren't that healthy. Yeah, unfortunately, English dishes, yeah, they're not exactly for a health freak. Yeah, it was parsley sauce they call it, don't they? It's green and it's just, I don't know, again, loads of people love it, I suppose. If we all like the same sauce, I suppose there'd be a bit of a worry, wouldn't there? American food, blimey. When I've been to America, mate, I've not ate much healthy food. I'll tell you what, though, some American food was damn fucking lovely. I reckon he's taking a pee again, ain't you? I get it. I get you, mate. But I tell you what, it's damn nice, some of it. They used to eat eel juice. But now they use, oh, yeah. I don't know, the old pie and mash is a famous East End thing, isn't it? Yeah, some of the American food is really nice though, but fucking hell, it's the calories, isn't it? Do apologise about language, but it's the calories that go with the American food that is somewhat, what would the word be? Risky. How does that sound? I think risky would be the right word. Burgers come from Germany. Originally, they may well do, David. I don't know, mate. I've never thought of that, mate. I know McDonald's is American, isn't it? When I was a kid, I always thought it was English. Someone told me it was American, and I thought, why? Shopping ingredient and cook. Yep, that's true. That's true. I do try and do a lot of that myself, mate. But as I say, I kind of semi-poisoned myself the other day, eating up rubbish that I probably shouldn't have done. Hamburger as in Hamburg. Okay. I never knew that, Mark. Proves you learn something new every day, mate. That's why it's good doing this. Because you do find loads of stuff. And as I say, I'm kind of out here doing this. Random. I never ever knew that, mate. You see? It can be educational, this channel, people. It's not just full of drunks and things. People get somewhat educated. But yeah, no, as I say, I do like, when you talk of American food, I do like American food, I must admit. You know, yeah, German guy used to sell burgers himself when he moved to the US, put it in bread. Yeah, right, the original hamburger. Do you know what? I never knew that. I always thought burgers was American. So I suppose the Americans took the idea and took it further. Which it was Germany. When Germans went to live in America. And it swept over. I always think of sausages would be German, personally. And burgers, not. That's quite mad, I suppose, isn't it? But yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? That's just crazy, isn't it? I agree with you. But yeah, I've never been there. I've been to Munich a few times. Obviously, with a wheat beer being my favourite beer. I absolutely love Germany because, you know, no one's coming anywhere close, anywhere around the world, whether it's the English, the Americans, to the beer that you get in Germany. I think most of us know that. Obviously, like if you're into your wheat beer, your Helles, your Pils. Sausages are German too. We've got many delicious sausages. Yeah, the sausages in the curry sauce, some of it, absolutely fantastic, which is what it's all about, you know. I can't believe it though. I never, just don't know. Why would I never know that? I don't know. Would I ever even think to know that? It makes you think. Would I even? It's quite mad. Let's say for me, I'd say hamburger is always going to be bloody. That's just quite crazy. I'm saying it proves something though. German sausage have had a bad experience and served the worst. Oh mate, that happens though. But that can happen anywhere, can't it? With anything. I get that, mate. I've had that issue. Like I just done myself in the other day, Mark, with a curry. So bad it was unreal. And you know when it's like your own fault. And it, I don't know, mate. It kind of mate. I was a problem child, believe it or not. Do you know that? My mum and dad couldn't wait to get rid of me. I can't ever work out why, you know. But when I look back, I kind of understand now. As you get older, you kind of understand if you was a little shit. Anyway, going to go barbers. Hey, well done, David. Yep, do hit the subscription, mate. I am here, as I say, most mornings. Sometimes there's a few. Yeah, well done, Martin. Don't tell anyone what it is. They got to watch the channel to see, of course. But yeah, I don't need the barbers, mate. As you can see, freshly done, and it don't grow that much, and it grows at the sides and that. So hence the hat, the scars and the bloody head. Well, oh yeah, I do get. Well, do you know what? When you talk about food, I get like that sometimes. But yeah, I get that though, mate. But do have a good one. That's already up. Oh, of course it is, yeah, because you didn't do the predictable thing, did you? Yeah, no, I know what you mean now. I know what you did because you didn't do what you thought we were going to do. A long German sausage. Yeah, I do like that. I'd rather be bald than my grey. Yeah, well, the problem is, mate, it's like when I'm shaving here, because it's all grey, it's so hard, it's like... Favourite comedian would be, it'd have to be Ricky Gervais now. Let it grow, you might look like a monk. Oh, no way, mate. Well, look old, mate. You know, I walk around with special M sometimes, mate. I don't get some very good looks, I tell you. They look at me like I'm some, you know, think about it. You know, to play at me in a joke. I don't, rat dog. Extras was fun. Yeah. I mean, I know some people find Ricky somewhat controversial, mate. But for me, he says it how it is, you know, German bread. Yeah, I do. I must admit, mate, I'm quite a fan of German food. I must admit, but the German beer just takes life to another level. But again, it's only not everyone likes German beer. I get, and not everyone's good, are they? It's not. No, exactly. No, not all exactly. But if we all like the same beer, they'd only have one. But remember, originally, when the wheat beer recipe came from England, there's something to do with the malts, and someone from Germany had to get the malts. So they came to England, stole the recipe, took it back to Germany, and the rest is history. Something like that. Yeah. I've been to Ireland many years ago, mate. I went to Dublin. It was bloody expensive then. When I went to watch Robbie, that was Lansdowne Road at the time, wasn't it? I will get back to Ireland at some time. Yeah, Martine, do check her channel. Lives in Ireland. Food from afar, mate. Is caravanning really popular in England? Yeah, up here it is. Up in Lincolnshire, but not so much. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose it is. Oh, Guinness. And hello from USA. Always good to have American people in, mate. Oh, Guinness, mate. They should be locked up. People that drink that. Oh, you can drink some, and it's like, oh, I hate that stuff. And now it's all split the G, innit? It's like bloody rubbish. Was you a hooligan? Did I have it out with you in Sheffield in the 80s after a big game? I've never been to Sheffield, but it could have been Jamie. Mine, nigga James played for Birmingham about 10. Oh, fair enough, mate. Guinness too thick. I just don't like Guinness. Hello from Cork. There you go. You look like geezer. Do you know, I'm sure that was you yesterday. It's like a milk. Yeah, it's just horrible. It's dodgy. You mean like a bottle of Prime? Yeah, he must be one of Jamie's boys. I think there's a couple of them still floating around. But it's nice. But unfortunately, mate, oneself has never been to Sheffield. Oh, do you know what, though? I'm going to go to Sheffield. Jamie. Obviously, Jamie's a die-hard Sheffield United fan. It's pretty popular here too. Loads of people come to the forest in caravans and tours for the bank holidays. Yes, Skegness is hugely popular, but obviously not a lot of places in England are so popular now, are they? Hold on. But then some people still like it. It's like everything, isn't it? It's not going to please everyone, no matter what way you go. And that kind of keeps it interesting, I think. Along them lines, in a way. And I've lost my things. I've lost my train of thought. I've lost loads of things here, haven't I? So yeah, that is kind of how that works. But I get that, you know. Nothing's too bad. There's nothing that I can't sort out. I kind of think nothing I can't handle. I get on and I do what I've got to do here, which sometimes can be bloody annoying when you can't find something. Yeah, that is one of them things, as I say. I'm only 26 miles from Blackpool and 30 minutes from Morecambe. For those who want it, that's fair enough as well, mate. Troy House Beam. I don't like Guinness, but that one was nice. So either Sheffield or United, can't remember. Just remember getting a plummet and a geezer that looked like me. I told you yesterday, there's no one that looks quite like me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I've lost my thing. I've got to sometimes you just got to pull them all out here and hope for the best that you haven't. Oh, hold on. There you go. There's a house, hey? Hey, good to see you, Gunnar. How are you, my old mate? You're very happy. I've got to cheer you, mate. It's going to be the first time we've been on the same side, isn't it? But I am with you, mate. I am with you lot Sunday. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it pains me. Do you know that? But house, 8 room. I get it. But it does pain me to say, but always good to see our Gooner friend in. He comes in from the States. He's all right, but of course he supports the others. Shall we say? It's not his fault, is it? You know, we've all got our faults in life. There is some Arsenal fans in the stream, but you know, it looks like they're going to do it, mate. So, what can we say? Fair play, Gooner, mate. You know it makes sense. Still heartbreaking for me, but mate, when it comes to Sunday, I'm going to stand up, and I'm with you, mate. I'm with you, big style, mate. Finish the hammers off, then hopefully we'll go and turn Leeds over, and we shouldn't have to worry too much for the rest of the season. Although we won't be clear. I think we might need one more point then. If they lose and we win, I think we might need one more point. But it's my dad's fault I'm a Gooner. Yeah, it's my dad's fault. I'm bloody Spurs, mate. Don't worry about that. Bloody fathers, eh? Who'd have them? F Arsenal, says JS. Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate. I do know. As a Spurs fan, mate, it's very hard for me. But if it's us or West Ham. I'm glad you're here for Monday night. Do you know what? I was going to think about you Monday night and think, where is he? But yeah, good to have our American friend in. Nightbot, oh, he's not on it again, is he? I tell you what, I don't know what we're going to do with him, Martin. He's a bad influence, he is. I can't remember what I was looking for either. That don't help, does it? But yes, you bloody tell him, Martin. He's in a world of his own. But, as I say, it's kind of... And I didn't find it. And I just looked... I did find it. There you go. See, I'm not as silly as I look. But yeah, Nightbot is a friend of the channel sometimes, isn't he? Yeah. Nightbot's something else, mate. Top mod though, Mark. Top mod. He's been with me ages. He's done me up loads of times, don't get me wrong, but he wouldn't be Nightbot, would he, if he didn't do that? So, yeah, that's kind of part of the fun as well, isn't it? But, yeah, we do need Nightbot behaving. He's a good lad, you know, but sometimes his heart's in the right place. Sometimes he gets a little bit carried away, and we have to kind of just calm him down that a little bit, innit? Just to make sure he's on the same page, innit? But, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the weekend, Rusty. I'm going to probably stream Sunday afternoon if no one else is. Yep, you know it, Martin, you know it. I'll stream the Arsenal game. Oh God, I'm not going to sit there cheering them. Nightbot timed out. Hey, he's trying to help him, mate. They've been timed out in the Premier League. Nightbot's just kind of helping along, mate. He's a good lad, Nightbot, Rusty. He means well. Who was it once he threatened about swearing? I can't remember. Didn't he threaten someone about swearing quite recently? And that didn't go down too well either, did it? Nightbot got a bee in his bonnet about someone swearing, if I recall. And it wasn't going to end well, was it? Which it doesn't with Nightbot, because Nightbot can be a bloody menace sometimes, unfortunately. We do try and keep him under calm, don't we? But he kind of goes wayward. It's nice here. Thank you. Yes, we always have to say loads of different lives I do on here and the other channel. It's all a bit of fun, you know, which is what it's all about. Obviously, with the World Cup coming, there's a lot of streams coming. There's a lot of us doing it. Obviously, it won't always be this way. Sometimes there'll be me and some others on, which is nicer as well. And then you can see the background better, not the bloody wrong. Oh, why YouTube does that? It's quite annoying, isn't it? But you see, if you stream the other way all the time, you won't get everyone in. And then you're on your own, because YouTube don't kind of... Well, YouTube used to really put them out a lot. Yeah, sometimes the British behaviour's all right. Not everyone from England. There is some odd characters. I think I have a dog at the door. What the hell's that? What are you doing? Blimey. It's the little one. It's the little one. I don't know. What time Sunday? The football is at 4:30. So if I did it, it would be 4:30 till 6:30. I think, would that be right? Or was it 4 o'clock? Hold on, let me check, Martin. Let me check. I don't know if I can handle it though. Hold on, I'll just check here. I did keep asking sups as well. Hold on. Google. Football fixtures. I'm sure it's 4:30. It might be 2:30 though. Let me just get it right. Maybe later. Sunday. Yeah, 4:30. So that'll be 4:30 till 6:30, won't it? West Ham at home. Oh God. Yeah. Don't know that one, but it's obviously a really important game. Obviously for everyone. I think that's going to be a huge one. Yeah, Mark, have a good one, mate. Yeah, 4:30, 6:30, that one, Martin. That's going to be huge, because obviously you've got your big game. Saturday is at 5:30. Man City of Brentford, obviously, because if City don't win and Arsenal do win, I think Arsenal pretty much win the title on Sunday. I think you'd have to get me. Yeah, let me know if what you're doing, Martin. Yeah, Sunday. The good thing with Sunday, you can always go all day, innit? So I don't know if anyone else is doing the football. I did ask Simo, but he didn't seem to know. Because there's no point two of us doing the same football game, is there? But, yeah, I don't know. It's just... But then again, you got to remember, not everyone wants the football. So even if I'm on the football, yeah, maybe that's worth doing. Maybe that's a good one. So if I do the morning, I'll make sure I push that one. But I just don't know about the bloody game. But I know everyone's going to be really interested in that game, no matter what happens, because obviously you've got all the Tottenham people, all the Forest people, and Forest have already played at Newcastle at that point. Hey, Kev, good to see me, old mate. Blimey, it's late for you. What have you done, mate? Shit the bed? Hope you're okay, mate. I worry about you when I see you at these unearthly hours, Kevin, me old mate. It's not good. As I say, I've been on the other channel, mate, originally. I came on here because I had this one set up in a way. Couldn't find half of what I was looking for, but that's kind of me, mate. But I hope we're going to do, I did mention we're going to do some joint streams, mate, throughout the World Cup, which will be good, mate. You'll have to let me know. The British men are different to the German ones. I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I was at the hospital and I'm like, oh, mate, shit, hope he's okay, Kev. Sorry to hear that, mate. That's never good. Hope he's all right, mate. Obviously, that's not what you need, mate. Oh, with your dad. Ah, that's a good thing. Ah, okay. Oh, German people I've met in Germany, German blokes have been all right, I think. Oh, hold on, I've got to let Rat out. Oh, can you get out? Go on then. When I say rat, it's not really a rat, it's a dog, but he's the smallest edition. Oh, mate, so it's late there, isn't it, in the States? What's it now? 7 o'clock in the morning? 1 o'clock in the morning, Kev. But as long as your dad's all right, mate, that's the main thing. But I say I did mention that we were going to do some streams throughout the World Cup, ourselves and you, some joint streams, which people seem pretty interested with. Like, obviously not on the beer all the time. Even we can't do that. But, yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And I think it'll work as well. Martin loves Bandit being called. He's like a little rat, isn't he? He's a rat dog. Yeah, I hope to hang out for the World Cup. Yeah, definitely, Kev, mate. As I say, I'll make sure I do. Because some of them, if I'm on my own, I'll just probably do it this way. But I'll make sure I do, because Rate My Beer is dying a death in a way, mate. Hence why I put it on for this morning. But unfortunately, not very many people showed up. But it was an early morning one. Rusty, I could have got away with that. But yeah, and I'll make sure I do it from Rate My Beer, because sometimes I can do it from that and then have this one running this way as well, in a way, mate. So yeah, I will work it out, mate. But I'm going to do the warm-ups. I'm doing the Scotland warm-up because I think it'll be quite interesting on Saturday the 31st. Simo's doing the Champions League final. But I said I probably don't want to do that because that's the first day for Michelle after all her stuff. And I don't think she's going to be too happy if I sit here getting drunk all the time. Probably not going to work out it. So I say I'll do the Scotland friendly on the Saturday afternoon, which is on Rate My Beer. And then I'll probably leave most of the nights at the moment. I say I'll do Monday. I think there's one other Tottenham game at night, isn't there? Is it next Sunday night? No, where are we playing then? Are we playing next Saturday? No, it's the FA Cup final next Saturday, isn't it? So Simo will probably do that as well. Yeah, no, Bandit's a good old dog, Martin. I think the world of him in small doses. Thanks, Ben. He's okay. We'll be taking care of him over the weekend. Ah, that's fair enough, mate. You've got his back, mate. That's what counts, isn't it? But yeah, because the Champions League final's so late this year, isn't it? Like right till the 30th. That's an early one as well, because I'm doing the Scotland international friendly on the 30th. Scotland v Caraco, which I think will be interesting. But yeah, that's the main thing, Kev, isn't it? And that's what it's all about, mate, you know. And obviously we've got a lot of other international friendlies. Oh, man, I'm not really into football. But you've got Bayern Munich there, haven't you? You've got... who else have you got in Germany? Bayer Leverkusen. Germany got some bloody good football teams. I mean, obviously when Harry Kane went to Bayern Munich, I love it when Bayern Munich won the thing though, and they get the big Paulana glasses out. I bet say I've got one of them there, but it's in the house. You know, the big 3 litre glasses when they fill it up and throw it over each other. But yeah, football's all right for the World Cup. Want to stop by, say hello. Thank you, Kev. You know it means a lot, mate, especially at the moment, mate. And Germany, yeah, Germany being underestimated. Yeah, Borussia Dortmund. Oh yeah, Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, I know them. Yellow shirt, innit? Yeah, Dortmund are a good club as well. Forgetting them, but yeah, Kev, thanks for coming in, mate. Yeah, I'm not on here for too long myself, mate. I can't remember what I've got to do. Oh yeah, I've got to go and get some stuff from either Aldi or Lidl. I've got to post this stuff. Good night, Kev. Yeah, you know it makes sense. Yeah, they've done really well. You had Klopp, didn't you, before he went to Liverpool? Didn't Klopp make his name at Dortmund and then go to Liverpool? I'm sure it was Klopp. Well, I might have that wrong. Yeah, it was Klopp, wasn't it? That came from Dortmund. He won everything there. Like, really took Dortmund to really high levels. Yeah, it's always good to see. But yeah, there's a lot of football coming up. But obviously not every stream's about football anyway. But we're just trying to get a lot more interest in the channels with the World Cup coming and everything. And kind of because I'll be doing some like mad streams with Kev. Obviously Kev's from United States, Sharks Beer Adventures. Do check his channel out, of course, people. And I'll be doing some streams which will be like early in the morning here and late at night there. So it'll be kind of good. And if England and America, obviously Germany, because we have some German people coming in from time to time as well, go through. It keeps everyone interested, doesn't it? Klopp was manager of the year. Yeah, I knew it was Klopp that went there. Yeah, he won everything there, didn't he? Didn't he always win the Champions League? That's why Liverpool took him, because he'd done so well at Dortmund. And that is Shark's channel. Thank you, Martin, for making people aware. I'll get Shark on Nightbot. I'll say I need a list of everyone who wants to go on there, and I'll just sit there and literally put them all on. Yeah, it changed many times since Klopp left. Yeah, I think he done his thing there, didn't he? And he was always going to do it. Two Bundesliga, took him to a Champions League final. Yeah, not bad going against Bayern Munich and that, is it? It was always going to be hard as them, but he took them like, it's like, say, Hearts in Scotland when you're breaking the rules of the big ones, aren't you? Which I think's good. There is friendlies in the week as well. I don't know when our next England friendly is, but I will look. Yeah, he was really popular over here. I think Liverpool, I don't know, well, the first season he won, Liverpool did so well, didn't they? And then it all just fell apart. And of course, all they wanted was Klopp back, which you kind of understand. Bloody Nightbot. Come on, you Spurs, eh? Second in the league only to Bayern, yeah. Bayern always going to be the ones to beat there, aren't they? Which is kind of, I think that's how it's always going to be, isn't it? There, because Bayern are so much bigger. Yeah, no, Nightbot's gone off his head, Martin, and I don't know what to do with him sometimes. He's an odd lad, isn't he? He kind of, I don't know, he drifts in, he drifts out, but he tries to help. Comes to timing people out. But he did time out loads one night. Don't remember, he said, mind your language to someone. It was like, fucking hell, what's he doing? You want to be careful, was he, mate? You keep off the Vindaloos, mate. Watch them mutton Vindaloos. They get you in a lot of trouble, mate. Ask Rusty. He knows. I'll tell you, mate. Then again, I've had my time lately, being honest. You do get a lot of special people in, don't you? No, he's not worse than women moaning. Not all of them, Martin. Not all of them. I've been nice about women lately, aren't I? And sometimes when I say something, Michelle's listening, so I get told off when I get back in. No, he's gone, mate. He's gone. Don't know where he's gone, mate. Absent without leave, old Ronnie, mate. Definitely absent without leave, mate. I'm afraid. You know, it happens, mate. It happens. It's one of them things, isn't it? You know it, though, Martin. I have to be. Yeah. Mate, most people are nice. That's what I'm saying. You know, Rusty, help. I just got to find something, funny enough, before I forget what I was doing, because I kind of can forget. I think that's the age sometimes. I forget what I'm doing. It's a thing as you get older, don't you? You forget more, and you know, it happens. Well, I'm a woman. Yep, that's it, Martine. Josh. Yeah, no. You know, there's a lot of people say a lot of things about the UK, but at the end of the day, it's not the Vindaloo. Oh, 10 fish. Jesus, mate. Oh, mate. Don't worry, mate. I food poisoned myself the other day on my own curry, mate, and I'm telling you, it weren't too nice. I do love a fresh chilli, but yes, they can hurt certain things, unfortunately. That does happen, mate. Oh, dear, though. Yeah, that is a point, you see. You know, it makes sense. It doesn't get under 15 degrees in winter in Sydney. That's fair enough. But yeah, mate, I went to Sydney 10 years ago, mate. I did visit Australia. We have a lot of Australians come on here. Actually, some Australians come in to chat sometimes. I tell you, it's been quiet lately, Martine. Giuseppe Joe from Sydney, isn't he? Giuseppe's been very quiet lately. I hope he's all right. Maybe he's working away or something, but it's very unlike him not to be commenting on videos and on the lives and everything. So, yeah, I know he was catching up. Maybe he's really busy with work. Do you know what? I don't think I've seen him for a little bit. He was always on here. So, yeah, a bit. You do notice, though, don't you? And that is, and there's the World Cup over there. And up there is the UEFA. And a little bit, they're not so big, but just trying to make it more interesting. I'm actually okay, Verti. Good to see me, old mate. Joe was here a few days ago. Oh, that's not so bad, is it? But yeah, I'm all right there, Verti. The old mate, how are you? But I am from originally, funny enough, Windsor, Berkshire. Because when you're talking about the Royals, I'll drop him a message. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I don't mind the Royals. Some people really have a bee in their bonnet about them and everything, but don't think they do any harm. I don't know, you know. They bring more to the country than what they take, and a lot of people don't see that, but they can be, how can I put it, controversial would be the word in England, if that makes sense. But they never done me no harm. I remember when I was a kid, we used to watch the Queen's Parade because I lived in Windsor, at Windsor Castle and everything, and there's so many people that came to Windsor, you know, to watch the Queen going round with a horse and cart and everything. So yeah, I think they're all right, but I say a lot of people think they're a waste of time and a waste of money now. But I think they bring in more than they take. But yeah, no, Frico was on earlier. He was in here briefly. He was on the other channel with me earlier because I did the other channel. Yeah, a lot of people don't now. As I say, I grew up in Windsor, so it was quite a big thing down there. But obviously now there's loads of stuff that's happened which isn't so good. Giuseppe was around. Ah, okay. And they took a freak home. I thought he'd gone to work. Please bring the feet closer to the monitor. Thanks. Subscribe to this great channel. But yeah, as I say, these are just for messing about with. I can't move that one because it's broke and it's not glued. But that's kind of just what I brought on, and it's kind of like, yeah. It's good, I like it. I've got one inside as well, but it's smaller, you see. But it's interesting enough. It does the job. But I will get this all done up in here, ready for the football and everything. I say there's some more flags. I'm probably going to put a flag over the picture. And I know that a lot of English people warm to that picture, but a lot of like American people and like even German people, they don't know what it is, and it don't make no sense to everyone. When you see this man at the sea and these other three plonkers, it kind of, I don't know. I thought of putting one flag over that and one flag over that mirror there, because that just gets in the way as well, doesn't it? Have a nice guy, guys. Let's find a beer. Yep, hope to see you again, mate. Yep, talking of that, actually time I was saying bonjour because I've got a lot to do. I love the World Cup trophy, you know it, Aussie mate, you know it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say bonjour everyone, as they say in Rome, because I've got a lot to do here today. But I will be on tomorrow morning, I would hope, and I am on here most mornings in a way. And as I say, do check out Martin's channel, Food From Afar. I will sort night brought out soon, and anyone that's coming new, hope you subscribe, and we do hope to see you again. Much love from Canada, mate. Hope you well know UK has been divided. We're all one race, and that is such a true statement, Brandon, mate. That is so true, mate. Yeah, you know it, mate. Absolutely brilliant statement, mate. But yeah, as I say, good to have you all in. Hope you have a good day and a good weekend. If I don't speak to you again, you know, as I say, it's not goodbye, it is bonjour.